Hey, I'm MindieKniss. This is the Daily Rage. It looks like the bleeding has temporarily stalled a bit. So let's do a little index check just to see what's going on in this mega meltdown. So, one more example of why shorting is so great, because if we look at today's range, we can start. I mean, we could start here, but let's just be conservative and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us the high of today. 5 days to work up that amount and 1 day down. You can see this just huge range, 763 overall. That's on an average of just over 300. So that is a big, big move, more than double. And look where it ended, right above the daily cloud. Now, it could continue to press lower. It looks like it's trying right here. This is a 2-minute time frame. This is the daily on the right. And we're just hovering right around those lows. We did flip the parabolic SAR yesterday, indicating this downward shift. So there was a little heads up in the markets. Use those indicators to your advantage, but just a huge, huge move. The NASDAQ right now is down 150, which is fairly significant. 395 range out of a normal 189. This one is still a lot stronger. You can see tons of room between here and the cloud. It is playing right around those lows, but it could get held up by this turning line right here. The parabolic SAR dot is approximately in the same place, so right around 18,583-ish. If it busts through that, well, we'll see what happens. The Russell, let's take a look at this. This guy is struggling. If you look at these percentages, you can see that the Russell is down the worst, like 2% basically. These other guys, yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's not as bad. And as you can see, this one also had flipped the parabolic SAR yesterday, indicating that this potentially, I mean, not necessarily this range, but indicating that it could potentially go down, and it did. This one is well into the cloud and actually caught itself on the bottom edge of the cloud. So if it continues lower, there's like a little bit more where it might just trace that edge of the cloud right there. But we're looking real close to a brand new technical short on this guy. So watch that one and see what happens with it. And finally, let's take a look at the S&P. This one already broke through the turning line. So I would say it is likely, unless it can catch like right here on the support, 5266-ish, it's going to flip that parabolic SAR and then head down toward the cloud. You can see that the standard line is way, way, way low. So there's a lot of kind of in between space on this one. Trying to rally, as you can see over here on the 2-minute. But I wouldn't give that a lot of credence at this point because it's just already gotten destroyed today with 93 range out of a normal 42. Now, the only thing that looks really, really good in terms of green is cocoa. That's up 9% on the day. That's a pretty big move on cocoa. You can see it also expanded on its range. A lot of these things are higher than their ATRs. It's just a really nice moving day today, which is always great to trade. As of this recording, there's just about 9 hours left on this 90% off 1 day to pass sale where you can get a 250K account for just $16.70. So that ends tonight at midnight Eastern time zone. Grab some while you can get them super cheap. There's a link and coupon code for you down below if you need those. I'm MindieKniss. Thanks so much for watching.